Our world is filled with so many individuals who are hurting. Life has not been fair for anyone. And where there's been injustice, hearts are hurting. And I know for me, I didn't put boundaries around me. I built walls. And when we're hurt and wounded to protect ourselves, we build those walls. So what do we do about that? We make a decision to intentionally become an instrument of justice. Because when we make a choice to become an instrument of justice, we will begin to function with empathy. And empathy is just like Jesus, who is touched with the feelings of another's infirmities. I look at someone and I hurt for somebody else's broken heart. And whenever there is compassion and empathy there, it moves me. You know, the Bible says that Jesus was moved with compassion and he healed the sick. So whenever Jesus was moved with empathy or compassion, it caused him to have an action which brought healing. So if you begin to think about that, if we walk in empathy, it'll cause us to have an action. It'll cause a motivation inside of us, because if my heart is hurting for somebody else, I'm going to want to be a part of the solution. I'm not going to want to devalue them more or shame them more or put them down more. No, I am going to want to be that instrument of justice that sees worth inside of them, sees that treasure inside of them, and communicate that to them so they can see it in themselves. Because the fact is, when we build walls around us, we not only keep the bad out, we keep the good out. So we no longer see our worth or what we can do or impact society in a powerful way with. And so there's that action. And what happens when we begin to portray actions of empathy and compassion and justice? We start building a storehouse of trust. When people see that our actions and our attitudes are ones where they are valued and loved and supported, they're going to look and say, I can trust you. You know, I might not agree with you and everything, but I trust you. And when they start trusting us, they will begin to tear down the walls. They will begin to open up their hearts. And when they open up their hearts, then we have this amazing opportunity, just as Jesus did. When he was moved with compassion, he brought healing. When they open up their hearts, it'll begin to bring healing to their hearts, healing to their souls. And when that takes place, they too will be moved with compassion. They too will be ones who want to build a storehouse of trust so that they can be instruments of justice.